Hi guys, my name is Peace Adebayo. Thank you for stopping by. So today we're going to be learning how to join this beautiful crop top you're seeing there, how to join it together. This is actually for a client. Look at her, she's so happy. So in my previous video, we learned how to draft it together. So I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box below if you want to watch how we drafted it. So if this is your first time, thank you for stopping. So we're going to be learning how to join the princess dots together, like we said earlier in the last video. So we're going to learn how to be joining them together. So now I'm going to join the dots, the princess dots together, like you can see. I'm about to join them together. So now I'm going to put it on my machine and join the dots together. I just wanted to see how to join the dots together in case you don't really have an idea on how to draft it. So this is it. This is how I'm going to join it together. So now I'm done joining one side of the dart together. I'll take for the other side also and join them together. I'm going to join them together. The one for the front, I'm going to take it also and join it together. So now I'm joining the dots carefully together, since I'm joining it neatly so that my work is going to be neat. So I'm joining the princess dots. So now I'm done joining the dots for the front together, and you see how it came out. Look how the dots came out. So this is how a process that's supposed to be. So I'm going to do the same for the back. I'll pick one zip along one side and do it. So now I'm done joining them. So now this is the lining. The 2 inch are minus to push the lining. That's it down there. So I'm going to go to my machine now, and I'll join that down part of the lining to the down part of the dress. This is also the zipper allowance side. This is the same thing I'm going to do. I'll join the down parts together. That's the first thing I'm going to do on my machine. So now I'm going to my machine to do that. So this is the process, that the zipper allowance side. So I'm going to join the neck or the down part, anyone you choose to join first. But to me, you just have to join the neck or the down part first. But before then, me, I normally join my down part first. But anybody can choose to join the neck first or the down part first. So I'm going to join the down part together. So now I'm joining them together. Though they are not equal, I'm not going, the lining with the dress is not equal, with the material is not equal. I'm not going to mind that, since the lining and the fabric are not equal. I left out 2 inch because of the folding in of the lining. So see how I shifted it up and I joined the neck. So this is the folding in I was talking about. The way the clothes came up, that's the folding in I was talking about. I feel it makes it more beautiful. See how it is, the folding in. That's it. So now I'm going to line the neck now. The next thing is the neck. So I'm lining the neck. I'm done with that. So the reason why I was saying we should either line the neck or the down part together first is, so when you are done with that, you will now be able to push it and sew for the sides. So now I'm done doing that. I'm done joining all of them together. So I'm going to join the shoulder together. The other side of the off shoulder that has the shoulder, that's the part I'm going to join together. So now I'm taking my other side of the shoulder and I'm going to join it. I'll make sure this side, this side of it, this side faces the other side. The good side faces the good side. So I'll now take the lining and cover it on the front part. I'll cover it on the front part. The other side of the lining, I'll cover it on the front part. So the fabric is going to be inside. It's going to be inside. I'll now go on my machine and join it. I'll go to my machine, join it, then I'll remove it back. I'm done joining it. I join it till the armhole side, though I left a small space. It was from that small space I was able to remove it. So I'm going to now go on my machine and top stitch that opening, the opening, that armhole side. So it gives my work a neater appearance. I'm done with that. So this is how it's going to look like. I'm going to take the other zipper allowance side and place it on it. So the next thing to do is to fix my zip. So I'm going to go and sew my zipper allowance, iron it before I fix the zip. So I can know where the zip is going to be in a straight form. I'll go and sew it down, iron it, then I'll fix the zip. So I'm actually done with that. Now we're going to learn how to fix the zip. See how I place the zip. This is how I can put my zip, and I bet you it's very easy. I'm going to sew it straight down, fixing it down. I make sure I follow that line. That line, you saw the line. I make sure I follow it down. So I'm done with the other side. I'll take the other zipper allowance side and place it on the zip also. Place it at that zip side and sew it down. So as you can see, I want to sew it also. I want to join the other side of the zip. So mind you, I'm still following the zipper allowance line. I make sure I kept the zip on that line, and I'm being careful, and I'm following it. So I'm done with it. See how the zip is. So now I'm going to open it and fold this other side inside. I'll fold the zip that is coming out, I'll fold it inside. People have different way of folding it. Some will fold it like this, but no, I don't do mine like that. I'll just fold it on that zipper allowance line inside. I'll just fold it and sew it straight. But before then, I'll cut it a bit. It's too long. So I'll just fold it on that zipper allowance, like the one inside. The zipper allowance inch is there. I'm going to just fold it there, and that's all. That's basically all I'm going to do. That's how easier I feel I can do mine. And it comes out very neat, I bet you. So I'm done folding it. I'm going to do I'm going to do for the inverse. I'm going to do for the other side also. I'm going to also trim this side, this other zip side, and I'll fold it in also. I'm going to also fold it in and sew it. So yes, we are done with that. I'll zip it up. See how neat it is and straight. And you see the inside. This is just what I was talking about. And it's very beautiful. So now I'm going to check the sides. I'm going to check the person's measurements on the fabric. The same way we measured while cutting it. Just I'm not going to add any allowance to it. I'm just going to check out the person's measurement. So her bid of that's just how to do it. So her under bust is 13. I chalked 13. Half length 15. I also chalked 15. I didn't add any half inch to it. Her bust 35.5. I'm dividing it by 2, no longer 4, because the cloth now is folded into 2. So I'm going to divide it by 2 and I'm going to measure whatever I get there. And I'm going to measure her round under bust on that under bust line. I'm also dividing it by 2, and that's what I'm measuring. Her waist also divided by 2. That's the same thing I'm going to measure there. So I'm going to curve the lines together. So I'm curving the lines together. Then I'll go on my machine and sew it and still come back and do the same for the other side. As you can see that line, I'm going to sew it. So I'm done sewing it. I'm going to also do the same thing for the other side, but I'm going to put my tape rule there -4, because the off shoulder are -4, so I'm also minusing 4 while measuring it. So I'm done with that. I'm not going to measure her bust. I measure her round under bust. I measure her waist also and cut the shape together and go on my machine and sew it. So now we're going to be drafting for the hand. I'm not really going to explain how to draft the hand, but let me just do small. I'll measure the sleeve length. As I measure the sleeve length, my customer says she don't really want her hand too wide, so I'm not cutting it very big. So I'm going to take my French curve. I'm going to take the French curve and just draft a slanty line from the top. I'm just going to slant a line down. So on that line that has slanted down, I'm going to just, if you are good in drawing, at least in drawing as a fashion designer, you'll be able to do this. You just use your hand and just draft out the hand shape. See, I'm going to draft a straight line here again. I'm doing it again. Then on that slanty line, sorry, I'm just going to curve hand shape out. That's how I'm going to explain it here. But if you really want to know how to draft hand, just click on the subscribe button and wait for me to drop a tutorial on that. But this is just the way I'm going to explain it here. I've already cut it out. So the off shoulder side, I'm just going to I just minused 4 inch from the hand. I minused 4 inch also because I minus 4 inch for the off shoulder. Then I cut out that armhole part. I followed the other line. That was just how I did that. It's like the way you are seeing me doing it. That was how I just cut it. I followed the armhole line. That's as simple as that. Just the minus the 4, then you follow the armhole line. That's all. So because the hand is big, that's why it's this wide. But although my client says she don't want her hand too big, so I'm going to go and draw so a straight line down and fold the down. I'm going to do the same for the off shoulder. I'm going to go and sew a straight line down, then fold. I'm going to fold it down. I'm going to bend it down. So now I've folded the down of the clothes, and I'm going to this is a band. I'm going to use to turn the off shoulder side, the upper side, the upper part of it, the other is the off shoulder side. I'm going to use a band instead because I didn't add allowance for the up part, so I'm just going to use a band to put the rubber in it. So I'll go and fold it. Now I'm done. I want to put my rubber. This is my safety pin. I'll use my safety pin. And this is my elastic. So I'm going to put the elastic in the safety pin and I'll close it. That's just how simple it is. Then I'm going to put the safety pin. I'm going to be putting it in the opening I left for the rubber to pass through while folding it down. Then I'll be putting it round. So I'm going to fix the safety pin carefully inside. So I'm putting it carefully so the 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 safety pin can just go through well. So I'm actually done doing that. That's how simple it is. I'll remove it, I'll go and stitch it, I'll go and stitch it down, then I'll close back the line. I'll do for the other side, close back the line and join the hands to the dress. Now look at the dress of my client. Look how beautiful it was. She really loved the dress. Please, so don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Bye.